Hey guys,
Hey everybody,
my name is Max McCarthy.
I'm Jonathan.
We're research associates at Ethiopian American Youth Initiative this summer. In anticipation of the conference next week, we decided to do a little tandem blog right here in Jonathan Rempel's wonderful apartment.
Very nice.
Talk a little bit about youth as civic leaders, both in Ethiopia and around the world. Obviously, the organization was founded by wonderful man Sam Gibru.
Big up.
It's a great example of how youth can be, civic leaders in our world in the future.
Completely.
Just for me, especially in the U.S. where we're talking about financial problems and things like that, and the youth are really, the problems are going to be put onto the backs of the youth. This is their future. We're looking at all these problems: global warming, financial problems. Of course, all the poverty exists in the world today. These are problems that are going to have to be solved by youth. It's not going to be, 20, 30 years down the line. The current generation that's in power, it's going to be long gone. It's going to be people like me, like Jonathan, like Sam. It's going to have to be, putting these problems on our shoulders. So, youth as civic leaders is such a really important thing. And for me personally, I always thought, youth should have much more of a voice on in the White House, for example. I think a youth voice, sitting at the table, just it doesn't need to be a big important part, but just something like that is a great voice to talk about the future problems, future generations.
I think that's so true. One of the things that's so inspiring to work with Samuel, the president of EAYI, is that as a young person, 14, 16 years old, to be able to create something that is so lasting and is trying to create something to inspire other youth to work on, not only nationally but internationally. I think what you said about having kids in the White House, the fact that we're going to be actually the ones facing these problems is so valid. One of the things that really inspires me about not only working at EAYI, but also this upcoming conference is the fact that we can really be a beacon, kind of a model for other youth organizations.
That's exactly why I just really and respect the fact that we're trying to keep, Sam is just trying to keep the organization really youth-oriented, and he wants to have a board of directors and different people in leadership positions is really youth-oriented, and that's such a wonderful and great idea as a model to be followed. I think in any type of institutions around the world that can have just incorporating youth as not only just energy but just bringing in innovative new ideas. There's so many problems in this world, and we need everyone at the table to just because you don't have hair on your chest or anything like that.
Let's not speak for everybody.
People have great ideas, new innovative ideas, and the founder of the organization is just a great example of that.
So true. We as a generation, everything's moving so much faster now than it was even 10, 15 years ago when we were really first kind of starting to see the world for the first time. So we have to be the ones, and we have to inspire others that are our age to really be those innovators. Using the internet and seeing where we can push that in terms of communication. The fact that we can video blog right now to you guys. 10, 15 years ago, they would not have even thought about doing that. So we have to push that and always be innovative. And we hope that the Global Ethiopian Initiative is really going to be a model for that in the future.
Yeah. Think of the youth idealism as always. Idealism has always come from the youth. Think of the energy flowing from college campuses, just knowledge and bringing people together. And that's the real key. I think we need to be looking at moving forward in this. If we ever want to have a chance of rectifying some of these problems that we've put upon ourselves. Engaging the youth and really incorporating the youth in this global this partnership and leading the world into to a better place is really going to have to be an important part. And that's something I've really learned in my short time here at EAYI. It's just the power of youth engagement, and youth involvement. So.
No, I think that's so valid. Yeah, so true.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you at the conference next week, and.
Make sure to register online. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity to meet a bunch of really fascinating people that are really working hard. So hope to see you all there, and definitely be seeing both of us in the future.
Yeah.
Take care.
Later.